Yeah, same as last week. Opportunity for those young guys to get the game reps for Sunday, and it was a long week getting to Sunday, so I wanted to just take care of some of those older guys and get the young guys more involved.
Anything or anyone worth citing at practice day? Anything stand out?
Nothing jumped out to me. I thought they did a good job with the initial install. As far as the game plan goes, they don't get a ton of reps the first 2 days of the week, so to come in and then be able to execute, I thought they did a good job.
What did you see from Trey McBride today?
Made a couple nice catches. Yeah, he's got to get back in rhythm. It's unfortunate he's been in and out because of those back spasms, but when he gets a chance, he usually makes the most of his opportunities.
Do you feel like he's going to be able to play?
He's going to play.
With Hollywood, you talked a lot about him slowly moving in. At this point, is it just a question of, hey, we've got so much time before that first game that it really won't matter what has happened previous for him? Or do you feel like you're anxious for him to continue to get a lot more reps because you're a little concerned about what he hasn't been able to do?
There's always going to be growing pains first year in the offense, but like I've said all along, his familiarity with the offense based on his college experience definitely helps, and then the comfort level of the quarterback is huge. So he'll feel more and more comfortable as it goes on, and I expect by week one for him to understand what we're trying to accomplish. We'll have the game plan in for a couple weeks at that point, and he'll get a bunch of reps at it.
Is he a guy who, as a coach, you need to see a lot on the field to really get a handle on how you want to use him and stuff, or with tape and everything and him playing in the league, that's really not an issue?
A little of both. I think there's things that we want to see if he can do in our system that maybe he wasn't asked to do as much there, and we'll just continue to expand his role as this goes on and he gets more comfortable.
It seems like the trend these days is not play the starters in the preseason, like probably different than when we played back in the day a little bit. Do you just build guys up for those joint practices next week, and maybe that's their reps in camp with the first team offense, and then roll them out week one?
Yeah, definitely. That's how a lot of teams are doing it. I think Sean got that ball rolling there in LA, and then the success he's had, it's hard to argue with. And I like how it's worked out last year. Those starters didn't play much at all, and we came out and played really well to start the season. So I think the joint practices would be good to feel that competitive nature and the speed of the game against somebody else, and we'll feel good going into week one.
You guys think you'll do this going forward the next couple of years, or maybe even host one here?
Yeah, it's hard here because we really just have access to the one field, so it's almost always going to be on the road where you can have the two fields to have that joint practice. But I like to do that. I think it definitely, when you're not playing guys in preseason, definitely gives them some good feel for regular season play.
Sean Kugler was saying a couple of weeks ago that he felt like Josh Jones was a future starting tackle. Do you share that sentiment? And is there any part of you that's thinking he could make a push sooner rather than later? Like, why wouldn't he be pushing necessarily now instead of the future?
We're very happy with our tackle situation with Beach and Hump, and those guys are great players and great leaders. And Josh has just got to keep coming. I mean, I think he's improved each year. Last year we had to play him at guard some, which probably wasn't ideal for who he is as a player. But, yeah, he's got to keep coming on, and we got to be able to trust him each and every snap, each and every practice to be that cornerstone. That's an important position in this league. If you're going to block for a guy who's making as much money as our guy, you better be really good.
Looked like Hard Knocks caught you. Your first snippet on Hard Knocks last night. You heard about that?
Yeah. It looked like I was doing a lot, didn't it? So that's it? That's all I need? But that was Mark Dalton directed that, so he said it looked natural.
Was that here at the stadium?
It was.
Is that your off? Any thought to like putting something on the wall? Or?
Thank you. What'd I say? I told him we need some CGI going on. Looked like I was in prison.
I didn't ask yesterday. You mentioned Lecky might be a few days. What is he dealing with, right?
A knee. Yeah. Shouldn't be too long. Hoping by the middle of next week, but we'll see how he progresses.
How's he done in camp this?
I think he's taken well to Coach Burke and his philosophy and his coaching methods. You know, the physicality's always been there, the size, athleticism. It's just now getting off blocks and making plays. He's been able to penetrate and get there. Now it's about finishing the play, and he knows that's the next step he needs to take. But he's gotten better each day.
Any update on some of those other guys banged up on offense? Wesley?
Wesley's still a week or two, I'm thinking, on him. Rodney Hudson's still coming around. Like we said, we've had a plan for him. And then Hop, we'll just continue to get him work when we see fit.
Excuse me, on Wesley, though, has surgery been ruled out?
Not yet, but we feel better and better each day. So I'm hoping that's the case.